Hey guys, today is Sunday, July 3rd. I wasn't going to show the video that I'm going to put up because Freon is being released in a massive amount because of my mistake. None of this was intentional, but I'm going to show it so that you can see my mistake and how to deal with it. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's not the other one.
That thing's icing up. Yes, man, we put a new coil in there. I can see that thing icing up though. That may be why you have water on the floor. If y'all got a long memory, you may remember this one. I did a leak repair on this. Actually, we changed the coil and the coil didn't do so great because it was a micro channel, but right now she's icing up. I gotta get rid of some of these limbs just for my own sake. All right, let's see if we can figure out why this thing's icing up. I'm just gonna assume right now that it's low on refrigerant. That's my condensate pump right there. There we go. Don't seem like it's doing very well, does it? Oh, I just heard that hiss when I took it off. Seems like that condensate pump is struggling. I can tell we're melting some ice. That right there is really low. Really, really low. I'm just disconnecting my orange wire to make it run in heat. That Schrader right there is very likely our problem. But I need to thaw it out to see just how much, get an idea of how much Freon we're going to need. Amps, compressor, fan motor, electrical data. Factory charge, here we go, 146 ounces R22. All the cold air is blowing out the top of this. All right, now let's see about how much refrigerant we think she's going to need. My word. That right there is about to go into a vacuum. Why am I getting a negative before when it was... Oh, something else is going on there. Let's watch this and see how high it rises. Alright, as you can see, this thing is very nearly completely out of refrigerant. It takes 146 ounces. I'm going to say it's 80% low. So let's do the math. Times 0.8, 116 ounces divided by 0.6. Let's say 7 pounds. All right, we got to work her up an estimate. Let me pull these off and I'm going to try to confirm that that's where the leak was. If I replace one, I'm going to replace both. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I've got tiny bubbles coming out of that. That's my leak. Now we can do an estimate. Well guys, we got us approval. I looked back on my history and when we did the evaporator coil, we used 422, and I've got plenty of that on my truck, so fixing to replace both Schraders and get her charged up. That was really tight. All right, let's loosen this a little bit. Twist it as it's coming out. All right, what you're gonna see right here, I am backing out the Schrader core removal tool because I'm thinking that the O-ring is compressed and not allowing the core to come out. So that's what's happening when this happens. Man, that was a disaster. That is exactly what we do not want to happen. Got my fingers kind of cold in the process. I don't know if y'all saw all that, but that was a complete mistake. I didn't mean for that to happen. This is what I used to put that Schrader in when it was under pressure like that. It has a little piece at the end of it that grabs the Schrader and holds it, and you can also help hold it with your fingers while you put it in place. Sometimes you got to do that. Unfortunately, that was one of the times. Well, I may end up having to use more Freon than I estimated, but that's my fault. forgive me if I'm listening to music when I drive over here. I tend to hum it, and I've been humming that song, I'm a little bit off today. But yeah, that song really describes some of how I feel. Alright, so my head pressure is a little bit low, but look at my subcooling. 13 degrees superheat 52. I'm at 28 degrees saturation temperature. I already know this is going to have difficulties when we start to run it in heat because of that micro channel coil, but we're getting her some cooling. Well guys, this is where I settled out at 237 and 67 for 422. That's spot on. I did have a high subcooling, but I know that's because we have a micro channel coil in there. I hope that video was informative, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.